Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are here with Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Pretty cool game. We're going to be doing any percent 40 tokens. And on commentary, I'll be joined by Thermal Square when he comes back. He just needs to get his mic all set up. But I am joined by the top dog and the second top dog of the category. We got Capridog, who's literally a dog. And we got BrandonHillXYX, who is a pretty big hill, honestly, to get over, you know. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right. What's going on, dude?
I'm good. You guys ready to show off your game for all the boys back home? So, how do you think this exchange is going to work here? You guys have any predictions? Do you guys think? I don't know. Who do you think's going to win this between you two?
This game, so it's hard to tell because we're at like basically the same skill level.
All right, so in for a close one, huh? All right, that could be super hype. I guess that sounds pretty good. Anything you guys want to? Should we be looking out for anything like super swag or super risky? Like,
Super hard thing in the level called Owl's Toy Barn where you can skip. Okay, so basically, normally you have to revisit the level, but
mhm.
not too long ago we figured out a way to do the level all in one go, and it saves time over the method that we used to do by returning to alleys and gullies. So I'm definitely going to be trying that.
All right. Well, we'll be looking out for that. Hopefully, it works well for you. All right, and looks like we're about to get into it here. They just got to press jump to go. Hopefully, I didn't forget what button it is.
All right,
All
so
right.
right here we're doing something pretty specific. They're doing something called circle jumps. That
Circle
allows them to
jumps.
be able to get up on top of the whatever they're climbing faster instead of just normally climbing.
Right. So, like, jumping off and then double jumping back on is like a tiny bit faster than just climbing up.
Correct.
That's pretty dope. So, just like looking at this game, I'm guessing that like most of the time save is just like making sure that your pathing is like super direct and you go around corners really well. Maybe avoid ledge grabs if possible.
A lot of it is just movement based. There's not a whole lot of glitches to this game whatsoever.
All right, into a mini boss fight right away here.
Yep, this boss just takes 3 quick charge shots, and what Capri just did there is he grabbed the token before it appeared, so it could just skip the animation of it showing up, so we could just grab it quicker.
Oh, oh. All right. 1 second.
All right, so both players off to a pretty decent start. It looks like we got some sinkage going on. Oh, maybe not unfortunate ledge grab for Capridog.
Yeah, it looks like they're still pretty close right now.
Yep.
Both headed to the garage now.
So would you say, like, in speedrunning, sometimes like the first stage is the easiest? Would you say that is the case here, or not so?
Not at all. The first stage is definitely one of the harder levels in this game. It's very
Okay.
reset heavy.
Yeah, that kind of
So
stinks to have the hardest run
yeah,
at the
Brandon's
beginning.
gonna be
or
doing a
hardest
nice
stage.
skip here for the race. What he's doing is he's jumping off the van, doing circles across the finish line, and it allows us to just do the race a lot quicker and save a bunch of time.
Dang, get wrecked. So, would you say that this game has been popping lately? Do you think that has a lot of the optimization been recent, or do you think that Toy Story 2 kind of been a slow cooker of a speed run, just been working on it over the years?
It's been worked on over the years.
Mhm.
I've only been running this for maybe 6 months, so everything's kind of been found before I joined.
Right.
But this trick that Capri just got is called Boxless. It's one of the hardest tricks in the game. Recommended for people just learning the speed run. Probably do it the way that Brandon's doing it, pushing the boxes and getting up to the token.
So, would you say that Capridog he's kind of he goes for like the riskiest strats usually, and then Brandon is maybe a little more consistent, or would you say that might not necessarily be the case, just this level right now that we're seeing?
It's really just this level. This level is full of some of the hardest tricks. You just saw Capri do spoon jump, which you jump off a shadow box by that spoon to be able to jump up to grab that sheep, which saves around 15 seconds. And that is also a very hard trick that isn't really recommended for beginners either. It's super difficult to nail.
Would you say that like accidental deaths are, something that you have to worry about in this speed run?
Not really. Like, I guess in the PC version, you don't regen health every level.
Mhm.
You might have to grab a battery to restore health. But deaths, when you die, you just reappear where you died at.
Oh, okay.
And
So
you
not
don't
that
have to
bad.
start the level over.
So most of the time loss is basically just like falling down while trying to platform.
This is very movement based.
Yeah.
Got them right now just ground pounding for a little green army man that they'll collect at the end of this level to collect the collectible token. Now this is kind of one of the slower parts of the run, but we'll get into a little more action coming up.
Yeah, kind of flat here, not much platforming.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it gets spicy soon. Got some objects
Capri's
here
gonna
to
do
jump off
something.
of.
Yep. Do a base jump right there. Helps us get another one of the army men in the level.
So I saw that both like Brandon and Capridog were just like charging their laser there. Is that just for fun, or does it have some kind of purpose?
The charge laser actually helps us auto lock onto certain enemies.
Oh, okay.
We'll actually have to aim at them. So you can like, if you're in the general vicinity, it'll help you just not have to aim, and it'll hit them most times. There is still some aiming that is required though. Oh, what Capri's doing climbing the tree is probably a big run killer. If you fall out of this tree at any point, it can be a huge time loss.
Would you say that there's like some safe strats that you'd maybe want to do on the tree here? Take your time a little more in a race, or do you think that would you kind of like go YOLO?
Just safe strats. Make sure those boards are down all the way, and then you can run up them.
Mm-hmm.
What Capri just did there with the boss is he got into an out of bounds area, and the boss becomes completely vulnerable, and you can take him down really quick and not even have to worry about him. But as if he does get too close and knocks you out of the tree, it's game over at that point. Got to climb all the way back up.
Yeah, dang, that's a lot of time.
If Brandon can do the same thing. Compound, I guess, for some flair there.
All right, so there's that army man you were talking about. Get that last collectible token, and then manually leaving the level, I guess, is the way to go.
Because if you click exit level when collecting a token, Buzz Lightyear does a whole animation like flying out of the level, and it just wastes a bunch of time. So manually leaving is quicker.
And then you got the plane boss here.
It looks like Capri did it perfectly. Got all 3 shots real quick. That's the most optimal way to do it, and he's on the construction yard.
When the boss health drops to 0, you can pretty much just leave the level right away?
Once it hits 0, you can press start and just leave right away.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you have to watch that animation over again.
So Capridog with a pretty decent lead here, it looks like. Maybe like 30 seconds or more.
Yeah, we'll see how Brandon does with Bombs Away, see if he can get it done perfectly.
Yeah, it looks like
First
ledge
shot.
grabbing in this game is like actually super slow, so you want to avoid ledge grabs as much as possible, I'm guessing.
At any point, if you can avoid a ledge grab, it saves probably around 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Looks like Capri's taking us all back to our 6th grade class, art class, mixing
Yeah.
some colors.
Blue and yellow for green.
Orange, everyone knows how orange is made.
Okay, so you do this and then it pops out like a token then.
Once he gets the purple on the last one, it'll appear and he can keep going.
Nice. Yeah, like imagine that though. I think I played this game when I was younger, and I hadn't like been in kindergarten art class yet, so I don't think I knew how to mix colors.
I think orange plus orange equals green, right?
I think I was tripped up by purple.
Oh,
Or maybe, yeah, maybe green was harder. I'm not sure.
one important thing about this level is there's a lot of these bars that they're going to have to platform on in this building that's being made. And if they get bad cycles, it's very cycle based. It can really just cause them to sit there and have to wait for good cycles to come.
Okay, so if they play like really well, then it's fine. The cycles aren't RNG.
They kind of are, yeah. It really just depends how lucky you get. It looks like Capri gonna get some good cycles this first one. Oh, maybe not. No. Brandon just finishing up the collectible or the puzzle token.
Nice. So he's heading over here. Maybe he'll get some good cycles, as you were saying.
And a little ground on Capri.
I'm guessing falling down here would be absolutely awful.
Yes, you'd have to do all that platforming over again.
I'm guessing.
Times where I've
I'm guessing we
fallen off.
probably won't see a fall here. Both these players, you know, number 1 and number 2.
They're gonna be fine. And Capri just collected Potato Head's eye, so that allows him to unlock the discs, which is required for defeating the boss in this level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually like a bunch of like really cool upgrades in this game. I like the boot upgrades. They're pretty sick. Like the rocket boots, and then there was like another pair of boots, like some kind of like hover boot things.
For boots that they use in one of the levels toward the end of the run. Brandon did get some good cycles there, so he's gonna make up a little bit of time on Capri.
Nice. Game trying to help us get that close race we're looking for, perhaps. Always a little more hype. All right, so Capridog has some discs.
Like 20 of them, which isn't the minimum to defeat the boss, but you get 10 per time it cycles, so it'll help him have enough discs to beat the boss.
So it was going around in a circle there instead of like taking a direct path a little bit faster. Like it looked like Capridog is like hugging like closer to the fence here. Or I guess this platform is on a cycle, perhaps too.
We've got it where by the time we come back to it, the platform will be at the bottom, so we don't have to wait for it or anything, and it'll be right there. We can jump right on it and go straight up.
Right. So just as long as you make it to the platform in time, it shouldn't really matter.
Right. Brandon collecting those discs as well. He's not that far behind Capri right now.
All right, time for Buzz to fight the jackhammer using his I don't know, Buzz Lightyear power on him.
Discs. Looks like Capri didn't quite get the token grab, so lose a little bit of time there, but not much.
Then there are like 5 of these guys that you're collecting on
Mm.
this level, or there's more than that.
Every level, there's a collectible, and there's 5 of them. So they're hidden
Okay.
throughout the level, and then you have to collect 5 of them to get the collectible token.
Mm-hmm. So Brandon coming into this boss fight now.
Oh, looks like Brandon ran out of discs
He's
there.
out of disc.
Yep, he's got to go
So
collect
he needs
some
to
more.
go get some more. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, an important thing about what Capri's doing, he has to, he's in alleys and gullies. He has to do.
Oh no, is he gonna fall all the way down? This is really bad.
No.
Yeah, this is rough for Brandon.
He's got to get all the way back and get the token now.
Oh wow. Capridog accelerating. Brandon kind of getting bopped by this level right now.
Yeah, Construction Yard is one of those levels that can really do that to you.
Capridog collecting some bones.
And this Capridog, this will be his only token he gets in alleys and gullies for now. Because he'll come back later once he's unlocked the grappling hook, which will unlock a lot more of the level.
Yeah, unfortunate spill for Brandon. Probably not what he would have liked here, but could possibly make up time depending on how Capridog plays.
If there's one thing I know about this game, it can be very unforgiving.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Capri's getting some good mashing going. All about mashing.
Wait, so did Brandon just like kind of miss the wheelbarrow there, and that's why he fell down? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was.
I think he was going to. I think he was 1 coin short because you need coins to get the coin token from Ham.
Okay.
1 short, and he had to go collect 1 more. He's heading to another one of my least favorite parts. These discs at the locks on the drawers there, and these drawers can sometimes open at different rates and really just if they don't. But it looks like he got him fine.
So maybe like just taking your time in a race, maybe the good strat.
Yeah,
And this,
maybe just
this
getting
is
the
kind of
first
like
one
a
open.
this is kind of like a
and the
race
second one,
token,
the last one.
right? He has to be fast here, but for a speedrunner, it's like not that hard.
Collect the chicken inside the egg again, and then the token will be there the second time.
All right, there it is. Looking spicy. And Brandon, you know, back a level right now.
He gets that quick cycle, get into the race, which is always good.
See the rocket shoes coming out. Craigasm.
Love those rocket shoes. They come in handy in a level called Tarmac Trouble, which is tricks there. Fight the mini boss in this level.
Yeah, most of the bosses in this game kind of a joke.
Especially when you have the green laser.
Yeah, the green laser is pretty awesome. Pretty sure limited ammo though, so gotta make sure you hit.
Coming up to one of the most RNG parts of the game. The token inside the crane will be in different spots every time. It's gonna be, so shadow. It's very small in the PC version, so it's hard to tell kind of where you have to ground pound on the button.
Oh no, Capridog getting
over
knocked
there.
off by the enemy there. Kind of got flexed on.
Get the token, which is pretty important.
Gonna be collecting those aliens.
So
I'm guessing the
how
coin
much the
collection
aliens
is also
will
is the coin collection also for another 50 in this level then?
in Spaceland, you would be collecting all 5 of the tokens. So
Okay.
that'd be coin, collectible, race, boss, and puzzle. Aim shooting those different robots. Boss and Toy Barn just fine. Oh, Brandon he's going for a quicker strat right now. He's
Okay.
going for some extra tokens in Toy Barn. I think this is because he's a little behind and he wants to try to catch up.
Okay, so he's going for like he's trying to skip a stage re-entry.
Yes, he's gonna try to hit off a shadow box here and get up on the boxes there.
Ooh, this looks rough.
Very hard
Oh,
trick.
no. Yeah,
It
this what you really don't want to see is like a player that's behind and you know they want to risk it to get back up and then it just doesn't work. How many tries would you say you have to get this within for it to be worth it?
The way he does it, I'd say, because you can set up so fast, maybe 5 to 6, but
So not paying off right now.
yeah, definitely not paying off. We may see him just decide to not do it and go to the next level.
Seems like he's determined at this point.
Show it off, which more power to him, but
Yeah, this is rough. Come on, Brandon, you got this, man.
yeah, he's coming up toward the end of the level. He's going to be collecting the last few coins in the last alien. Get done with Spaceland.
Yeah, Capri seems to be doing pretty well right now. Wait, I didn't notice. Did Brandon just give up then, or did he get it?
I think he's gonna be. I think he went for boss first, and now he's gonna just do the rest of the level, get the puzzle token, and then the race token. Move on to the next level.
So he gave up on the trick then,
Yeah, he did.
or did he get it? I didn't notice. I was looking at Capridog.
He gave up on the trick. Looks like he's gonna just get the
Okay.
regular tokens.
Rip, Brandon.
The trick he was trying to do is really hard to hit, so this can be really picky at times. Capri's going to be doing something pretty interesting with this level, this boss. He's doing a spin attack. Buzz will look dizzy, and it'll allow him to attack the enemies during this cutscene, where if you just shot the enemy, sit there and wait for the cutscene to stop. So it allows us to get through this boss that much quicker.
Pretty sick. Brandon doing his second time through this movement here. Gonna be getting that token.
Looks like he just got done. He's going to be moving on to Spaceland.
Capridog fighting the boss here. Looks like he got the kill and stage exit right away. No cutscenes here.
Elevator hop is probably everyone's least favorite level. It's just that difficult. Probably one of the. It's also one of the slower levels, just because you have to ride the elevators, and that just.
All right, so got the grapple hook now. Gonna be able to
Brandon not
take
get
some of those shortcuts.
Brandon didn't get the token in the. He's got to try again to go
Rip.
for it.
Hopefully, I'm guessing he wants to climb up here, or maybe not. Like we saw Capridog like kind of platform around the area, but Brandon not doing that.
I think he thought he got the token, so he went on to do the rest of the platforming.
Okay, and then he didn't get it.
Yep, he went back to go do it again. He's moving through the vents pretty good. This is Capri's getting to the part that everyone hates the most. There's a mouse he has to collect on the ceiling here. A really big nuisance, but it looks like he gets it just fine. And then the next mouse is on this wall he's by, and if you miss this, it can be about a
It could be really bad,
second time loss.
Because you got to use your double jump for it.
Coming up to the slow part of this level, going for a nice elevator ride. The elevator memorized on what each platform is colored. Yellow one first, and then he'll get on a light blue one on the next elevator. Back to the one he was just on the top purple one. And that is the quickest way to get to the top.
So Brandon killing the boss here, probably like near the end of the Spaceland. It's got a little bit of cleanup left, looks like.
Gotta finish up getting the rest of those coins, get the last 2 aliens, and he'll be done.
All right, Capridog finally done with the elevators, it looks like. Gonna be getting back to the game.
Yep. Those little red cones on top of there. If they get in your way, you can fall all the way down and it can be trouble.
It seems kind of like a lot of the boss fights are kind of a joke in the speedrun. Capridog just sits there and just
It's that
going
green
down.
laser. They just don't stand a chance. They melt against it. Capri's doing the race. He's gonna collect the last few coins on here. Fall down any one of these next coming holes. Otherwise, the race ends and he has to make his way all the way back up the elevator again.
Yeah, that would suck. Don't want to lose.
Like he has a couple coins he has to get yet. Isn't quite at 50.
I'm guessing waiting for the token to arrive. Yeah.
He'll grab it. Oh, did he get a random text storage?
So Brandon doing this boss fight with the Buzz Lightyear spin.
Looks like he's getting it just fine. A blue robot there, getting a little bit of a nuisance. He's jumping all the way down the elevator to collect.
Ooh, getting
Okay.
shocked. Yeah, better to just jump on top of the bars instead of getting shocked.
That you don't have to do the whole bar spinning animation every time all the way up.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about getting shocked either. All right, so Al's penthouse, huh?
Where Al keeps Woody, except for when they go to Japan.
All right, and Brandon's
race,
just starting
like,
the previous level here. That was a pretty free token.
Yeah, it's a very simple race. Capri's going to be doing something now called train jump. He's going to be jumping off another one of those shadow boxes in this game.
Ooh, nice.
It nails it perfectly. That allows us to not have to push that box into this room and have to get on top and everything.
All right, Capridog kind of killing it right now, not giving Brandon many chances to catch up.
Capri is, for the most part, been pretty mistake-free.
Yeah, only very small stuff from the looks of it. Oh, getting bopped there by the enemy. Is that common?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. It's those cannons right there. They'll shoot you if you're not careful.
Pretty quick boss fight.
Pretty quick.
All right, well, that was pretty fast.
Going
Alleys
back to alleys and gullies because he has
Yep.
the...
has the grappling hook. Green
Laser,
laser,
we all know what
arcane,
that's for.
killing stuff, and being swag.
And Capri's doing something right now that's PC exclusive. He's skipping a bunch of the grappling hook areas because for some reason in the PC version, the way it's coded, it allows the grappling hook to reach farther targets away.
Okay.
Other versions, you would have to grab them normally.
Would you say that PC is the most fun version to play, or would you say maybe that's not necessarily the case? Is it a preference thing?
I think PC is best. It runs great, 60 frames per second. I think it has the greatest music out of all the versions. And it's just got a lot of cool tricks to it.
Mm-hmm.
But for
N-
something like 100%, it's definitely the fastest version if you're looking to run that.
But N64 actually being the fastest for any percent, huh? What's that all about?
Thing is, there are two different any percents that we have. There's a 30 token, which is for N64 only. For the final boss, you only have to collect 30 tokens. PC, PlayStation, and Dreamcast versions, you need a minimum of 40. It's there, so we just split the two categories up instead of just having them all be under any percent.
So why is it only 30 on N64?
I don't think we're really sure. I think it probably has something to do with being like, hey, it's an N64 game. You know, more kids are probably going to play it. Make it a little easier for them.
Yeah, it seems like such a weird change to make.
I think at the time, because they didn't really take of what the N64 could have accomplished with their expansion pack, they didn't really put a whole lot into the game. Because a lot of the music is very bland, and they kind of reuse some of the music as well.
So Capridog getting to Zerg here. Time for a boss fight.
Have fun in this game because we found a way to be able to, because he's going to try to stay away from us as much as possible, but we're going to trap him in the corner like Capri is doing, and he can't move any further back. So he's just going to be able to constantly hit him right in the corner.
Dang. He got baited into the corner.
There is a possibility in the PC version, very rare though, that hit Zerg because for some reason he doesn't come any closer to you. So you have to try to guide him to that corner. Exit the level and try again. Brandon's finishing up elevator hop, collecting the last of the coins.
Right, so Capridog kind of on a little bit of an auto scroller there.
A little bit of a clip there allows him to skip that whole room. Going to be going for something called YOLO trick.
YOLO trick, okay.
Yep, we start the race, and he's going to collect the barbells. Going to go right back to the strongman with him once he collects all 5. There's this rocket in this room that he's going to climb all the way up. Another token. And he's going to fall all the way down and go back to strongman and collect the last token. He can accomplish that. It's a very hard trick to do. Token. He's got plenty of time to get there.
Nice. All right, so basically just doing everything you can during the race there, I guess.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Much what it is, and it's, as you could probably see, it's very, very tight. You have to do it very quickly.
Yeah, I was thinking of like maybe a second of leniency. Ooh, hover boots. Hovering up. Let's go, baby.
Our boy Stinky Pete.
Time for a
Brandon
quick
is
boss
taking on
fight.
the gunslinger and penthouse as well.
Yeah, the boss
one
is
of
gonna
those-
absolutely wreck in this speed run.
Yeah, Stinky Pete is one of those that you can only hit him with the spin attack. Lasers whatsoever. So spinning attack.
Well, you think that like lasers would be more effective on cowboys?
I would think so. I mean, I've watched Cowboys versus Aliens. You'd think so.
All right, outside the airport now. A big open space. Rocket shoe's gonna help a lot here, crossing the overworld.
With this race that Capri's doing, cannot do is touch the green, and you can't jump either. And we've seen it a lot of times with people that are new to the game. When they get to the token, they'll try to jump into it, and the race will cancel, and they have to start over.
That's a rip. This is like, can you just move the guy and like hold back your urge to go faster?
Hmm.
So it's kind of like a patience token, even though it's a race.
It'll be those times where you get kind of close to the green, and you quick flick back, and you side of the racetrack.
All right, looks good. Jumps immediately after the token. So happy that you can press buttons again.
Yep. He's having a little trouble with alleys and gullies right now, but I'm sure he'll get it. This puzzle Capri's doing is completely different as well. Oh, on speedrun.com, we've documented all the colors and the patterns. You have to worry about it.
Oh no, Brandon falling down again. That is rough.
It is one of those levels that is very unforgiving. You miss one of those jumps and it's just
Rip. All right, Capridog making really good use of the rocket shoes here. Do not want to slowly walk across this map. That would be a rip.
This trick he's doing is super difficult.
Woo.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Dang, that was crazy. Yeah, it looks like rocket shoes, you know, you get a lot of speed, and that can help a lot for, you know, jumping really far too, but maybe a little hard to control all that speed.
Very hard to control.
Another boss getting wrecked. Easy money. And that is the level. That was
That would
pretty
be
nice.
40th token. He's gonna head to the final showdown. Show us the final boss.
Yeah, let's see if this boss is hard. But Capridog been killing it all run. Probably gonna kill the boss pretty easily. I remember this boss giving me a lot of trouble as a kid, though.
Important part is the lasers. They actually lock on to Stinky Pete and the blacksmith, so you have to try to kind of aim for the gunslinger, Stinky Pete, and the blacksmith's attacks.
Yeah, oh, low on health here. Don't want to die.
Stinky Pete's attacks.
Ooh. Come on, Pete. No, no, that's a death. Capridog not able to close it out fully, except, you know, you can revive instantly, so
Right back.
Never mind.
No big deal.
Never mind. I was thinking, you know, like literally any other game.
This isn't quite Dark Souls.
Yeah. Killing it. Ooh, PB. What? Really? Capridog PB'd.
He really?
Insane. I mean, he played really well, right?
He played extremely well. Very few mistakes.
Yeah,
so
very
I
nice
guess it doesn't surprise
showcase
me.
of the race. Thank you, Pack, for the tier 1 sub. How you doing, bub? Clock. That's a GG for sure. Capridog played out of his mind. Maybe we can get him in here for an interview, perhaps.
Absolutely. I'm sure he's pretty pumped right now. Brandon's taking on Zerg now.
Yep, walking him into the corner.
Uneasy, no problems there.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon's taking on Zerg now.
Yeah, what up, Capridog?
What's up?
So you got a PB. That's pretty hype.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, pulling it off in a race too. What was your final time?
According to my timer, it was 39:17.
Okay, so like a nice 12-second PB.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dang, that's super hype.
absolutely killed it out there today.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
hype for
Appreciate
sure.
it.
First PB in like 5 months too, huh?
Has it really been that long?
According to speedrun.com, 5 months.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so.
Any thoughts? Like, was anything? I don't know. For the most part, what I saw was pretty solid. Any sections you think could improve for next time?
Okay, well, definitely in house when I was fighting the tin robot, I found out that my sound was muted, so I had to quickly unmute that. But when I'm actually like inside the game, if I click out of it, the game like stops. I can't even move the character.
Okay.
So I kind of messed up the first shot, but after that it was pretty much fine. Zerg didn't go as well as I hoped, but I still got it in the cycle, so it was good.
Yeah, unfortunately, maybe it didn't work out so well for Brandon in this race.
Yeah.
He went for that really hard skip, and it didn't really work out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that trick on PC is like pretty much impossible. It feels like.
A lot easier on other versions then.
Oh yeah, on N64 it's very very easy. I believe on Dreamcast it's not too bad. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. You got a PB in the race. I mean, no one ever does that.
What's funny is the next run I do is gonna be like probably the easiest PB ever because of how sloppy this run was in places.
I mean, no big mistakes, right? Just
Oh no, not like. Well, actually, I entered penthouse first. I was actually after elevator hop. I was supposed to enter alleys and goalies, but I was used to doing the 30 token route, so I went straight into penthouse.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that was gonna kill the run. Like I was behind by like a minute, but that was just because my splits were messed up.
Mm-hmm.
But ended up evening out. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I actually ended up PBing because I missed tarmac trick in my PB, but I got a really fast backup in my 39.29. But I got it first try, so that pretty much sealed the deal.
Nailed it.
Yeah, for sure. So Brandon just chugging along here. Not too long until the end, but definitely unfortunate fall. Going up to the jackhammer boss, and that's kind of where it all started, I think. Up to the jack. All right. Gonna be doing this race token where you can't do anything except run.
Well, you can spin and shoot your laser, but
yeah, it's got to be the bane of like every speedrunner of this game. Like all you can do is just run and follow the path, and that's it. You can't jump, can't do anything cool.
I remember when I was first starting off, like when I used to do the race on I believe it was 100%. At the end, when the tokens are there, you're supposed to walk into it, but I always used to jump into the token and that would cancel the race. So I would be right next to the token and I would not grab it because I failed the race because I jumped into it.
Yeah, rip. That's a rip.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time. At the end, when the token.
All right. So would you say that like PC is your favorite version for the game, or
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just kind of
I would
asking
say so.
thermal. So
I mean, I currently I mostly run on the N64 emulator for Project 64 1.7 for 30 token. But
okay.
I really enjoy PC more because of how smooth it is and just how it just feels really good compared to emulator.
Is emulator more common for runners in this game? Like,
Yes.
For the games that I play, we all just play on console. So
we would play on console, but the console version's not even accurate towards the emulator version because the console is one, very laggy. Two, things don't work as well as emulator.
okay.
And three, there's actually a clip in Andy's house. I don't know. I couldn't hear the stream. I don't know if Thermal talked about it, but there's a basement clip that you can do behind the door in Andy's house. So instead of doing boxless, you can clip right through the door down to the token.
And
You
that
can
only
do it
works on emulator?
It supposedly works on N64 version 1.0, but no one's been able to replicate it on console. So right now it's pretty much emulator exclusive.
And you guys don't really mind the whole like emulator versus console debate, I'm guessing?
We don't really we don't like it, but it's just how it always been.
Mm-hmm.
We did separate the categories though from console to emulator, as you could see on the board. We finally did that because of how inaccurate it is compared to console.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
those people that if they want to choose to run on console, kind of a fair advantage to run against other people that run on console instead of emulator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of more of a console guy, but I mean, hey, whatever people play is like the right way to play. It's all about being fair and being sportsmanlike. So Brandon coming in here for this final fight. Me killing this trio.
Wasn't that well.
Yeah, I thought that like when Capridog died at the end of his fight, I was like, oh man, it's all over. Then you just respawn.
Got to
No.
do the fight all over again. That's one of the nice things. That's probably one of the most forgiving things in the game is if you die, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you just spawn right back in place.
All right. So
GG, Brandon.
Brandon killing it at the end. Maybe
Yeah,
not the best in the middle, but pretty good at the end.
You want to enter the final boss with around 1 life. Because if you don't, then you're going to have a high chance of dying. And if you don't save your game, then that's pretty much over.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
done.
rip.
It's similar to like Sunshine, where if you game over, then it's all over. It's pretty much what it is.
All right, maybe we can get Brandon in for an interview.
Yeah, I think Brandon got like a 48, 20-ish. I don't know. I didn't really see. But GG, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was cool. We saw a PB in the race that like never happens.
Yeah, it's very
Playing
rare
your
for this
best.
game. Mainly, it's just basically us trying to get out of house the first level because
Okay.
that's the most optimized level in the run. In every category.
Yeah, I find that that's a common thing with games. The first area is the most optimized.
It's supposed to be the easiest level.
It's not.
Yeah.
When they create the game for speedruns, not so much.
Yeah, usually not.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully we can get Brandon in here for a quick interview. Props to him for sticking it out.
Oh yeah. That's not terrible with him doing or trying to do it Alice Toy Barn early, or not early, a single visit.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually talking to Brandon earlier. He's like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm like, are you really gonna do that, dude? It's like, it's not really that common to get it on PC. So I was like,
Yeah, he seemed pretty determined to go for it when we were watching him.
Yeah, he definitely went for it quite a few times.
Yeah.
All right. I guess no interview with Brandon, which is okay. He definitely held it together very well, showed off his skills there, piecemeal, but maybe next time we will see the god come out. But anyway,
Yeah,
thanks
it'd be
for
awesome to do
watching
this again.
everything today. Thanks Thermal Square for joining me. Thanks Capridog and Brandon for the Toy Story 2. I learned a lot. Hopefully everyone else learned a lot.
Thanks so much for having us. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was sick. Definitely come back sometime. We would love to have you back. And tomorrow we got Mario Mondays going on, which is pretty hype. We got a Super Mario Odyssey triple bingo with Zimpars versus JKB, and that'll be really cool. We got Okra and Vash on commentary, and then after that we got SMS Super Mario Sunshine. JJ Plays Games versus J Cool any percent race, and that'll be really cool. We got Trey and Strongman Lin on commentary. And then we have SM64 Bingo Best of 3 Showcase Race versus Puncation and Paracusia, the 2 Ps of SM64 godlike players. We'll see what happens there. I'm going to be on commentary with that and Simply as well, so that'll be pretty hype. And then following that, with me and Simply still on comm, we're going to have Cheeto 5 versus Lunar Jump. Non-stop 70-star Best of 3. Non-stop 70-star pretty slept on, but really cool category. Normally in SM64, you get kicked out of the level when you grab the star, but you stay in. So it completely changes all the movement. Run gets a lot shorter, and it's really cool. So stay tuned for that. We will be starting stream at 6:30 p.m. EST tomorrow. So tune in then. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night.